Today, we'll show you a few goal-scoring situations. A few ways to score more goals in real games. You're watching All Attack. Behind the leg flick. When you're making a run to the near post, and the cross is coming just slightly behind you, let the ball come to your back leg. Then, use the inside of your foot to flick the ball behind your leg and toward goal. Now, this works best when there's a lot of pace on the cross. That way, you don't have to add too much extra power onto the shot. Instead, you mostly just need to redirect the ball. Fake shots. When you're in the penalty area and you're receiving a ball that you could potentially hit first time, most defenders are going to be moving desperately to block your shot. Because from this distance, any shot you take is probably going to be a goal. And because the defender has to try and get a block in, it makes it really easy to fake a shot and take a touch past them. And now you're completely free with only the goalkeeper to beat. Fake runs. When you're running into the box for a cross, and a defender is running with you, trying to stay between you and the goal, one way to lose the defender is to start moving as if you were making a run to the near post, in front of the defender, before quickly changing direction and running behind the defender to the far post. Hopefully fooling your opponent completely. The truth is, it's really difficult for defenders to keep track of an attacker and a cross at the same time. So, it may be easier to give them the slip than you think. Use the defender as a shield. When you're dribbling into the penalty area, and there's a defender between you and the goal, one thing you can do is curve the ball or pass the ball around the defender and into the corner. Using the defender as a shield that blocks the goalkeeper's vision. Making it difficult for them to anticipate when or where you're going to shoot. Also, this type of shot often surprises goalkeepers, because normally you would cut past the defender before shooting. Slides. When you're trying to finish a cross along the ground, but the ball is a little too far out in front of you, stretch with one leg while bending the knee and using the outside of your other leg to slide across the turf. Now, this may seem basic, but in youth football, I've seen so many players fail to score because they couldn't reach that extra 2 to 3 feet. So, if you want to be a great striker, it might be time to work on your slides. Although, I probably wouldn't recommend doing it if your field is really hard or has no grass.
Sneak in at the far post.
When you're running in for a cross, and you have other teammates already in the middle, sometimes it's actually best not to run in, and instead to stay behind the back of the nearest defender. Then, when the cross comes, you can sneak in behind them at the far post. If you watch a lot of football, you'll notice that lots of goals are scored this way. And that's for a couple reasons. The first is because crosses will often miss everyone in the middle and end up at the back post. And the second is that it's difficult for defenders to keep track of what's going on behind them.
Stand between defenders.
When you're in the box and you're being marked, one thing you can do is subtly move between two defenders. Oftentimes, this causes a miscommunication in the defense because the original defender that was marking you thinks that they've passed on the responsibility to their teammate. But oftentimes their teammate doesn't realize this. They don't know that they're supposed to pick you up. And so in the end, you end up unmarked between the two defenders. Alright everybody, make sure to leave a thumbs up down below, make sure to subscribe, and make sure to check out our other videos if you want to learn more about football.